Hello, my friends. It's Dawn Dykeman. And where am I? I'm in my happy place. I'm in my trailer. Because today I want to talk about natural camping. What is natural camping? Never heard of that before because I made it up. Sometimes, and this was me. It totally was me. I was I was clean, like I used non-toxic stuff in my house. The stuff I use on my body, my cleaners, blah blah blah. I ate all of it in the house. Foods, I was eating whole foods, organic when you can, and yeah, not a lot of processed, right? And then we decide to go camping, and what happens? It goes out the window. It doesn't have to be that way, because then we spend our bodies work so hard to get rid of that stuff that we've all that processed stuff, all those toxic things. Our bodies are trying and trying and trying to get rid of it, and sometimes we don't get rid of all of it before the next time we go camping. So by the time the summer's over, we're exhausted and we don't feel good. Yeah, we start blaming it on things, but it's because we're not living our clean selves all the time, or trying to, right? You go out into the big bad world, you can't help it, yeah, you just can't help it. But there's things that you can control in your life, and camping is one of them. So this is what I do. I do this now. Food is huge, right? So buying all those processed foods, smokies and hot dogs and pre-made hamburgers and all the white bread and all those things, right? Chips. Gotta love the chips and popcorn, sunflower seeds. Oh, it's all wonderful. But is it? Yeah. A little bit of pre-planning can help reduce some of those processed foods, because you still need to have your camping favorites, right? So if you can go to the local farmers markets, there's a lot of times you can find a whole meal there. A whole meal. Fresh. Fresh. No process. Unless it's sausages or something like that. But then there's less stuff in those sausages that you get. Just read the package. It's better. So yeah, a little bit of farmers markets, fantastic, and it gives you something to do. Fantastic. You go with some people and have a nice chit chat and have a tea or whatever. Don't even get me started on beverages. Make sure you got a bottle of fresh water. And I got one of those pump things, so I get a big jug, right, from the grocery store or Culligan's or whatever. And then you put a pump on it so you get your clean, fresh water, right? Because if you hook up at the campsite, you don't know what that water is. It's probably drinkable, right? Because it's hooked up, but is it as clean as you're used to? Yeah, so I always take drinking water for me, because that way I know. Peace of mind, right? The other thing that I do is I meal plan. So I don't take too much. And then I can plan it out. So we'll have this, and then the leftovers for this, and then I'll just add a little of this, and then it's like a brand new meal, right? And then if I can get a little veggies from the farmer's market, it's just wonderful. So I do meal plan so that I can reduce some of the processed foods. So the last time we went camping, there's a prep work that I do before we go. So as I'm making supper, I'm cooking supper for like 2 or 3 nights from now. So I made chicken drumsticks. So I made those Thursday night, and I made extra, and then we had those Saturday night already cooked. I don't have to cook. The boyfriend doesn't need to cook. We're just ready, right? A few fresh vegetables, boom, we're done. We're done. And we're not eating all those processed foods. Now, did I have some processed snacks? Absolutely. But I'm strategic still with them, and Yeah, I try not to pig out, right? Sometimes you can't. Sometimes that's just what you need, right? Because you're in your happy place. Yeah, so that's what I do. Farmer's market, meal plan, and I meal prep for sure. Now, the stuff, I take my natural cleaners. I take my, I make my own bug repellent, right? To keep those mosquitoes away. I take things to help with the bug bites, right? Those and sunscreen, right? I gotta have my sunscreen. Look at this fair skin of mine. I gotta have the sunscreen. And so I take those natural things, non toxic things with me so that I don't have to detox my body when I get home, right? So I try and keep those going. It makes sense, right? Yeah. Camping can be unprocessed things, I guess. That's not a real sentence, is it? Unprocessed? It's not a thing. Natural, non-toxic. You can take them with you. It's just a little bit of extra planning, but you do so much planning anyway that, yeah. And if I'm going on a long camping trip, I just buy my deodorant, my shampoo, my toothpaste, whatever, and I just stick it in the trailer and I forget about it. So it's just there when I need it. It's just there. Yeah. So those are my tips and tricks on natural camping. Okay, my friends. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit subscribe. If you want more information on non-toxic stuff, fantastic. I got a blog for that. It'll be down in the comments below. You can just click on that and get a little bit more info. All right. Any questions? You just let me know. We've got a Facebook group of like-minded people. So if you want to hop on there, fantastic. It's for everyone. It's free. It's life made easier, cleaner, and healthier. Yeah, life is meant to be easy, people. Let's do this. All right. Have a wonderful day, and we will be chatting with you soon.